2 long years passed, and Joseph was still in prison. The days were slow, the nights were silent. Yet God was still working. Quietly. Faithfully. Then one night, Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, had 2 disturbing dreams. He woke up troubled, uneasy. And by morning, his heart was restless. Pharaoh called his wise men, his magicians, his advisors. But no one could explain the dreams. No one knew the meaning. Then suddenly, the wine-bearer remembered. His heart skipped a beat, and hesitantly, he spoke. "My lord, there is a man in prison, a Hebrew named Joseph. He once explained my dream, and it came true." Pharaoh wasted no time. Joseph was summoned at once, called out of prison, cleaned, prepared, and brought before the king. Pharaoh looked at him and said, "I have had dreams, and no one can explain them. But I hear that you can." Joseph bowed and replied calmly, "I cannot do it myself, but God will give Pharaoh the answer." Pharaoh then began to speak. "In my first dream," he said, "I saw 7 healthy, well-fed cows coming out of the river, grazing on rich green grass. Then, 7 thin, weak cows followed them. They were ugly, starved, lifeless. The thin cows ate the fat ones, yet they remained thin and scraggy." Pharaoh paused. Then continued, "In my second dream, I saw 7 full heads of grain growing strong on one stalk. Then another stalk appeared, with 7 thin heads of grain, and they swallowed the healthy ones." Pharaoh looked straight at Joseph. "Tell me," he asked, "what do these dreams mean?" Joseph took a breath, and spoke with quiet confidence. "The dreams are one," he said. "God is showing Pharaoh what is about to happen. The 7 healthy cows, and the 7 full heads of grain, mean 7 years of abundance. The land will overflow with food, harvests will be rich, plentiful, more than enough. But after that, 7 terrible years of famine will come. The thin cows and the thin heads of grain represent those years. The famine will be so severe that the years of plenty will be forgotten." Joseph continued, "So Pharaoh must act wisely. Let food be collected and stored during the 7 good years, so that when the famine comes, your people will not starve." The room fell silent. Pharaoh stared at Joseph, not with anger, not with doubt, but with awe. He turned to his servants and said, "Can we find anyone like this man, one in whom is the Spirit of God?" That very day, Pharaoh rewarded Joseph richly. He placed him over all Egypt, second only to the king himself. Joseph, once a prisoner, now became a ruler. He was consulted in every matter, trusted with the future of the nation. And so, Joseph became rich, prosperous, and powerful. Not by chance, not by luck, but because God was with him.